looking out on the morning glow. Lord, she feels so inspired. She don't know if she can face another day, but she is going to claim it. They didn't think she could accomplish what she did, but through sheer willpower, the strong woman looked adversity straight in the blue eye and beat all odds. Then after they looked and saw a kind black bird rising up from the green dirt, they then bowed their heads and felt ashamed. Shed some light on the early origins of braids in Africa. The earliest depiction of braids looked like cornrows and were found thousands of years ago in the region now known as Nigeria. There are ancient statues that resemble styles we currently see, such as the braided corn crown roll. Talk about the communal aspects of traditional braiding and how we see signs of this today. Many of the traditional styles were very intricate, and people would spend a lot of time with their braids. Bonding and storytelling occurred during this process. This took place not only between women, but also between men, since men in traditional African societies were hairstylists that were culturally significant. Early braiding spoke to social identities such as tribal affiliations, age, religion, and wealth among Africans. People could determine family ties by the way one's hair was worn. Some men would wear a specific braided style when going off to war, or certain styles might signify that one was in mourning. Cultural expressions through braids was taken away from African slaves. How did this impact cultural identity amongst blacks? Once you were enslaved, there was no longer time to spend on intricate hairstyles. Creating these complex styles waned because we were in survival mode. The love affair we once had with our hair would evolve into a badge of shame, as white standards of beauty would be pushed upon us. But despite efforts made to rid us of our traditions, braids did not disappear. Many people are not aware that braids played a crucial role in escape efforts for enslaved blacks. The path to freedom had to be subversive, and braiding was the way to do that. Escape routes were often carved into elaborate cornrow designs. 4 rows might signify needing to travel 4 miles. Perhaps a looser braid might signify meeting at a cornfield or cotton field, whereas a tighter plait might refer to a cornfield. Sometimes the owners would shave their slaves' hair or forbid them to wear certain styles. They saw these as a form of defiance. Discuss the evolution of braids post-slavery. Once emancipation happened and we moved into the early 1900s, people such as Madam C.J. Walker, Annie Turnbull Malone, provided tools to create nice, neat hair. The thinking was that if you could tame this hair and create a look that was deemed less country, doors would open. We were taught to get those braids out of our hair. Straighten your hair, look polished. Tell us how celebrities played a role in bringing braids into popular culture. The Black is Beautiful movement got people into reclaiming their native blackness. It started with loose froze and wearing hair in its natural state. In the 1960s and 1970s, you saw outliners such as Nina Simone and Cicely Tyson who embraced braids. In the 1980s and 1990s, celebrities such as Janet Jackson popularized braid extensions. We also see the beginning of the new Afrocentric braided do's, which were creative takes on the more traditional styles.